Hey everyone, welcome back to Chat and Learn English. I'm Elle and I'm here with my co host Mike. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great, thanks, Elle. And hello to all our listeners out there. We're so happy you're joining us today.
So, today we're going to talk about something that everyone has daily routines. You know, the things we do every day from morning to night.
Exactly. We'll share what our typical days look like, talk about what we love and what we don't love about our routines.
And maybe what we want to change. This is perfect for English learners because we use routine vocabulary every single day. So, Mike, why don't you start? What does your typical morning look like?
Well, I'm definitely not a morning person, so I always set my alarm for 7:30, but I actually get up at about 8 o'clock.
Oh, you're one of those people who hits the snooze button.
Guilty. I know it's bad, but I just can't help it. After I finally get up, I take a quick shower, brush my teeth, and then I make coffee. Coffee is absolutely essential for me.
Yeah, I get that. Coffee is like fuel for the day.
Exactly. Then I usually check my emails while I drink my coffee, and I try to leave the house by 9:15 to get to work. What about you, Elle? Are you a morning person?
I am actually. I wake up at 6:30 every day, even on weekends. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but I love mornings.
Wow, 6:30. That is early.
The first thing I do is drink a big glass of water. Then I do some stretching or light exercise for about 20 minutes. After that, I make breakfast, usually something healthy like oatmeal with fruit.
That sounds so healthy. I'm usually just grabbing a piece of toast as I run out the door.
Well, everyone's different. So, what about the rest of your day? What's your work routine like?
I work from 9:30 to about 6 o'clock. I try to take a proper lunch break around 1, but sometimes I just eat at my desk if I'm really busy.
Right, that happens to all of us sometimes.
After work, I usually go to the gym about 3 times a week. On the other days, I might meet friends for dinner or just go home and relax. What about your evening routine?
I finish work around 5:30 and then I like to cook dinner. I find cooking really relaxing after a long day. It helps me clear my mind.
That's nice. I wish I enjoyed cooking more.
After dinner, I usually read for about an hour or watch something on TV. Then I try to go to bed by 10:30 because I need my 8 hours of sleep.
You're so organized. I'm more of a night owl. I often stay up until midnight watching Netflix or browsing social media.
Oh, I do that too sometimes. Social media can be such a time trap. So let's talk about the good and bad things about our routines. What do you like most about your daily routine, Mike?
I really love my coffee time in the morning. Even though I'm rushing, those few minutes with my coffee and checking emails feels peaceful.
That's your quiet moment before the day really starts.
Exactly. And I also love my gym sessions. They help me relieve stress and I always feel better afterward. What about you?
I absolutely love my morning exercise. It gives me energy for the whole day, and I feel so accomplished when I finish. Plus, I love cooking dinner. It's like my creative time.
That's great. But what about the things you don't like? For me, I really hate rushing in the morning. I always feel stressed and forget things.
Yeah, rushing is the worst feeling. For me, I don't like how I sometimes work too late and miss my cooking time. Then I end up ordering takeout, which makes me feel guilty.
Oh, I know that feeling. And I hate how I stay up too late on my phone. I know it's bad for my sleep, but I just keep scrolling.
Social media is definitely addictive. So, what would you like to change about your routine?
Well, I'd love to become a morning person like you. I want to wake up earlier so I'm not always rushing. Maybe if I go to bed earlier, it would be easier.
That's a good plan. Small changes make a big difference.
And I want to meal prep on Sundays so I have healthy lunches ready for the week. What about you? What would you change?
I want to set better boundaries with work. Maybe I should set an alarm to remind me to stop working by 5:30. That way I protect my cooking and relaxation time.
That's a great idea. Work-life balance is so important.
And I want to read more books and spend less time on my phone before bed. Maybe I should charge my phone in another room.
Oh, that's smart. Remove the temptation completely. You know what? This conversation's making me think about my own habits.
That's exactly why we love doing this podcast. It makes us reflect on our own lives, too. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope our listeners enjoyed hearing about daily routines.
We'll see you next time. Keep practicing your English and remember, every day is a chance to improve your routine and your language skills. Bye for now.
Exactly. Thanks so much for listening to Chat and Learn English. Next week, we'll be talking about hobbies and how to find time for the things you love. Oh, and before we sign off, if you enjoyed today's conversation about daily routines and you'd like to hear more discussions like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We release new episodes every week with fresh topics to help you practice your English.
And if this episode was helpful to you, we'd really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. It's such a simple thing, but it actually helps other English learners discover our content. The more people we can reach, the more we can help with their English journey.
Exactly. We love building this community of English learners together. Every subscription, every like, every comment helps us create better content for you. So thank you in advance for helping us spread the word about Chat and Learn English. This has been Elle.
And Mike saying goodbye for now. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Take care, everyone, and we'll see you next week on Chat and Learn English.